21 days, she faithfully sat on those eggs and hatched them. We lost some, but we have 5 healthy chicks, which are hiding right now. They're very shy. Mama's very protective of them, and they're in their enclosed pen. Not to go outside because we might have a predator that might eat them because they're small. But I'm really happy about having these babies, that she did this. We don't very often get a hen that gets broody and hatches eggs. This is the second time. We lost about 4 or 5 in the hatch process, but these 5 survived. But I'm very happy to have baby chicks, and that Mama has done a very good job. You see, with this, she does all the work. Hey, Mama, you've done well. You have 5 baby chicks successful, but these 5 have survived. Spring chickens. Section of the coop is completely enclosed off so that we can keep Mama and baby separated from the rest of the chickens for their own safety.
She's mad at me because I've had to come in and do stuff, so.
Oh, look at the little babies.
This one might be still good. Yeah, so there's another chicken hatch, but it's covered in ants. And that's what happened last time.
Oh, the ants are eating them. That's terrible.
You can't let them outside just yet?
No, they're staying in for a while. When they go down, because I let them out a few times, the chicks don't know how to follow her. They get up along the building and she comes in here and they don't know what to do, so.
I guess you do have something to crow about. King of the flock right now, and you're also a daddy. I thank you very much for giving us 5 baby chicks. How's the little babies this evening? They like to hang around Mama. You're a good Mama. You're doing a good job. They see you as protector. They get bigger every day. I'm glad to see them. I hope they're all hens. They are cute. Looking good. I'm glad we at least got 5. Would have liked more. They look good. Everybody is starting to go to the roost because evening has come. We have a lady down here sitting. Maybe she's jealous. Maybe she wants to hatch some eggs. Look at the little babies. That's the sound Mama makes when she thinks, danger, come near me, come here. She'll make them go all inside if she feels that they're threatened. I think she's telling them, come in, come in. And so they will follow her. Oh, don't leave me. And they all go inside, and they have their own private place inside. And they have food and water in here. Water for them and their food. And there's also her food, which has got the bigger pellets, the laying pellets in it, but the baby food. Now, see, I'm in here, so now she's taking them back outside. So they will just follow her out the little door. So wonderful to have a mama hen take care of the young'uns. Jonathan opened up the back pen so that the little ones can come out and join Mama. And these young chicks and Mama are separated from the rest of the flock, so because this pen has its own private door, and the other chickens are just wandering about outside the pens. Chickens have plenty of wide open space for them to wander about. We always keep the pen doors open now that we have the entire area fenced in around to protect the chickens from dogs, because we've had too many dog attacks. We've lost chickens to neighborhood dogs. She sat on those eggs and hatched them herself, and she's looking after them and taking care of them. So we didn't have to do anything but make sure she's got food and water. Well, when the baby chicks hatched, it didn't make it and died. We had to clean those out. But other than that, she's doing her job, and she's very protective. And it's so nice to have a mother hen who protect the babies, because the last time we had a batch of chicks, we would have a predator that would sneak in the cage and would steal the baby chicks and just pull them right out. So having a mama who's very protective is very useful. And the interesting thing is that while she's caring for her young, she's not laying any eggs. She's totally devoted to her little babies. And that is so awesome. Makes our job a little easier, having a mama raising her own the natural way. I'm so glad of it, because we've done mail order purchases. We've gone to like a Tractor Supply to buy chicks, and it took a long time to finally get a hen that would have the urge to raise her own little babies, and I'm glad of it. We are happy for these. I just don't know if they're going to wind up being hensers. We hope they're all egg layers. It's good to see them outside now. Now she'll probably gather them to all go back inside because I'm close. And she's like, oh no, but I'm not going to hurt them. But that's the nature of moms, to protect her babies. There are spring chickens. I love it when Mama takes care of her babies. They're all dirt bathing right now. She takes care of them and looks after them. She did everything. How wonderful. She has her own pen here. She's separated from the rest of the flock, and they have their own private entrance into the coop. I have chicken wire at the bottom so the little ones can't get out. She's teaching them. This is how we dig up bugs. Scratch to the right, scratch to the left. Then check to see what's there. A rainbow. Cool. chickie. Oh, isn't that cute? They're all sitting up there with Mama. They do everything she does. How are the babies doing? My, they grow fast. Isn't that cute? Her little clucking sound. She makes that sound when she wants her babies to come near her because she looks after them and protects them. How they come running when she starts digging. The other hens in the pen over there, they are separated in a separate pen. They like to watch and look at the babies. I think the hen inside got jealous. She's like, oh, she's got babies. I want babies. So we'll have a second batch if all goes well. And it's wonderful when they reproduce by themselves. Makes our job so easy. And the second hen sitting on her nest. It's amazing how devoted they are. Dedicated to the task. She's just sitting there waiting for 21 days. Once a day they get off their nest and get a little bite to eat and something to drink. But other than that, they just sit and wait for 21 days. Could you sit there? Could you sit for that long? Wow. A peek at the baby. We got a baby chick there. Mama looks hot. I know it gets really hot here in the afternoon. She'll be glad when the sun goes down. We got a little baby. Looks pretty healthy. Poor Mama. It's hot sitting in here all day. It's amazing how devoted the mamas are to the babies. They outshine some humans, I know. Does she want to go in there?
Possibly.
Wonder if we could move her eggs over here. The other ladies seem to be okay with the little baby.
Yeah. Yeah, occasionally, I did a test yesterday, they'll peck at the bigger hen, but they don't, at the bigger chicks, but they don't hurt them, they just peck at them.
Looks pretty healthy. I love how they just copy whatever Mama does. She's back on it. Oh, I hope the ants don't get that little one that just hatched. Keep that little baby warm so it stays viable. You want more baby chicks. She's got the little one outdoors, digging in the dirt. Wow. I want to see the baby before she hides it. Aww. Is it breathing? Guess it is. I think it's sleeping. Hatching is such hard work. Please, ants. I hope there are no ants. Oh no. Now the other babies are getting big. They grow so fast. They were born a few weeks ago. I was out here earlier this morning and saw a brand new chick in front of her chest. Here's the one that's been around for the past few days, hiding in Mama's feathers. There was another one right up under her that just came out of the egg this morning. She's got about, I think, 9 eggs she's sitting on. She's been very careful to do her duty. This one seems to be doing very well. How adorable. Sitting on Mama's back. So cute. Here's Daddy. Just popped in to check things out. That's one of the babies from the first batch. Just grown quite big. Yeah. Chickens of all sizes. All 5 of them sitting right there. Isn't that funny? Thing John put in there for the babies. And the other little ones getting pretty big. follow Mommy and they stay close to her. She's going back to sit on her other eggs. She's got a hard job. She's got to hatch the rest of the eggs, and she's got to train the little ones how to eat and drink. Brought her babies in to eat. Her babies are getting pretty big. Mama has left her nest to bring her babies outside to teach them more about scratching up food and bugs. Two chicks of different sizes. She's got a tough job. She's still got eggs they appear to be viable. She's got to teach these little ones how to fend for themselves, how to scratch up food. I mean, we put food in there, but the bigger hens come and eat the baby food, so they don't have much. The eggs still not hatched yet. They're almost seem pretty much fully developed. There are a handful of chick feed down there, so they have something to eat. Oops. Might be careful.
Stupid animal.
Oh, green. Those are, I think those are oregano or mint. I need to get closer to see. Oh, those are mint. Yeah, that's a good thing for you to eat. I put it there for you guys on purpose. Green stuff, yeah. Little tiny one. Well, he's telling me to throw some food down there. Just a small handful, so he probably just wants to eat it.
It's your fault.
How many days apart are these chickens? The babies?
No idea.
What's the difference in size?
It's obviously several days, yeah.
Yeah.
That one's only a few days old.
Uh-huh. So you stick close to Mama.
Yeah.
made them a little platform.
I'm trying to keep the water clean. It's so annoying.
I know, it's always a pain to try to keep that water clean.
This is my new experiment.
Jump up there, little one. Jump up there. You can, because he jumped higher outside.
Yeah, he jumps this little block right here all the time. You should back out so the other hens feel safe coming in. That one over there is staying there. She stays there too long, so see the food and eat. Yep, she's gonna go eat.
These ones don't hardly look like babies anymore. But they sound like babies. Got our babies out here. Very large outdoor pen. Goes way down to the door gate, so that whole, they got all this space. Oh, all sitting down there. And so the coop is here in the middle, and this back pen is devoted to the first mama with her babies, because in the past we've gotten baby chicks and we were concerned about the big hens attacking them. Anytime you introduce new chicks to a flock, they tend to pick on them, and we didn't want that to happen, so we made this pen. But we're learning that if the mamas hatch their own, they just seem to fit right in very nicely. We got chickens of, I think, 5 different sizes here. They're all ages. Obviously the youngest one is that littlest tiny chick right there. We don't normally have baby chicks outdoors this young, but since it is summer now, and it is warm, and mom, keeps them under her at night, so they're fine even though they don't have all the feathers. All fuzzy, little teeny tiny wings. We got lucky this year. We have 2 mother hens that decided to hatch eggs for us, which we're grateful. We love those fresh eggs. She's saying, hey, there's chick feed right here. Pick right here. So you can eat. Yeah, the biggest challenge is trying to give the babies, these babies, chick feed without getting the adults eating the chick feed. So that's been a bit of a challenge. The face of our chicken area is kind of covered up by this white fence. It's not really a picket fence. We had to make it tall so the chickens don't jump over it. And my son built it. We have night lights on it, solar lights. And I thought it would be a good idea to have a chicken cutout in the door. And just so it kind of looks nice at the front of the yard. But around the side, to save money, we just use simple wire, green poles and wire. So that works. So we have a really inexpensive fence to enclose the entire chicken area. So the white fence only covers the front of the chicken area, but from the house, the whole area, and the garden is out that way. It also makes it so much easier for us to take care of them. Knowing that they have plenty of space, we can keep the doors open, we don't have to worry about dogs getting in. The cats don't seem to bother the chickens, they all get along great. So we have a wonderful, happy little chicken farm. Everything works. Don't get in the wrong place, chick. Mom will scratch you by accident. We're still waiting to see if those last eggs will hatch. I have no idea of knowing how old they are. But Jonathan says that if you shake them and they just kind of slosh around, then you can tell that they're dead. But the ones that are in there, so far, they seem to be fine. But I guess time will tell. So I guess if the mamas hatch the eggs themselves, they're not considered an outsider and new to the flock. So the little ones are perfectly safe. Plus, if there's any danger, the mom's going to protect them. So this is pretty cool. This is the best way to have baby chicks, to have them do it all by themselves. It just works so peacefully and nice. And the kittens even come down here and come inside the fence because they're small enough to get through. And the kittens all get along just fine. So we have a peaceful, happy little farm here. All is well.